Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here with Camren Roper. We're here at a ProSkills practice, coming off of a huge weekend, Gasso live period in Duncanville. You guys were just getting after it just a couple days ago. Here you are back in the gym. So you did great. I know you get a lot of publicity and stuff, but for those few people that may not know who Cam is, go ahead and just introduce yourself to the people. You know, where you go to school at, what class, and we'll start with that.
Okay. Hello. My name is Camren Roper, class of 2023. I go to Steele High School. I play for ProSkills, if you guys didn't know that. We did just come off a big victory out there in Gasso, but before we went to LA, we weren't successful. They were 0-4. And then 2 days later, we go into practice, coach gets on us, and then we turn things around. We end up going to Duncanville 6-0. I just want to thank my teammates. They did a really good job out there in that tournament.
So that's a good little history lesson. I didn't know. I know that you guys had gone to Cali just like less than a week before you competed in the Gasso. You know, a couple days later, 2-3 days later. But I didn't know that you guys went 0-4 in Cali. So y'all didn't win a game at the Cali tournament?
We didn't win a game.
Y'all didn't win a game at all. And then you pull yourselves together, and then you go undefeated at the Gasso just a few days later to win it all. What do you think that says about your program?
I think that it tells us that we really have what it takes to win every game. It's just that we have to start playing down to our competition. Out there in Cali, we were just playing around, playing down to our level. And then once we got to Gasso, we saw the team that we were going against and how big the stage was. We had to put our big boy pants on, and we were like, oh, okay, time to lock in, guys.
Nice. And I think that you're a good college prospect. You know, I've seen you over the past couple of years. Before this summer, it seems like you weren't dunking. I don't know if you were dunking before then, but I see you now, and it hasn't even been that long, but I see you dunking, and not just barely dunking. I see you doing windmills. I see you doing some fancy stuff. And I see you getting good at the game. I see you leading your team when you're out there on the floor. You know, you're always one of the leading scorers, and, you know, you're always, like, in the action. So talk to us a little bit about, like, what's your workout plan look like? You know, just kind of nitty-gritty. I know today's Tuesday, and you're practicing, but just talk to us, like, when are you lifting weights, and what are you doing? Because, like, you should be, or you probably are, a role model for a lot of players, because just like I said, I mean, it's probably been more than a few months. Maybe it hasn't been, but you weren't dunking that long ago. Now I see your game and your athleticism has improved tremendously, and I know that's due to you, like, working on your body, doing things, you know, behind the scenes. So just talk to us a little bit about, like, what does your, you know, fitness regimen look like?
Okay. So first off, I want to say it starts off with meal planning. My mom, she does our meal planning on the side of the refrigerator. She has what we're eating, stuff like that. I think that's a big part of me and my success so far. Early morning, we would go to the gym on base. Me, my brother, and my mom. She would help us. She would rebound for us, and it was just shooting drills versus me and my brother. Good competition drills, just going against each other. But before then, we would go to a weight room, and then, you know, she used to be in high school and college, and so she knows some workouts, so she would tell us what to do. So in the mornings we would do those, then go shooting around, and then we would chill for a little bit, and then we would have a personal workout from like 5 to 7:38, and then boom, we had to come here right to ProSkills practice.
Well, a couple of things. Number one, I think it's awesome. You know, I always, you know, see your mom cheering for you. She's like your number one fan, number one supporter, personal trainer, skills trainer, motivator, chef, all of that. So props to that, because I think it takes, you know, you got to have a good circle and a good support group. So that's good. And then secondly, just like on a, you know, there's 7 days in a week. How many days out of the week, out of those 7, are you doing something that's like fitness related?
Out of the week, I would say every week I'm doing something, but Sundays I try not to do too much. That's probably my chill day. I go to church. I just kick it with family. But lately, these live peers, these tournaments, taking that away from me. So with these tournaments, I'd be doing basketball every day. Without these tournaments, Sunday's my only rest day.
Hey, that's good, man. Working out all the time, making a little bit of time to repair your body, making some time for the Lord. That's good. Keep that balance. But Cam, I'll just say, man, every time you play, I like watching you play. I like to see how your game's improved. Your stock has definitely risen from this summer, and I know you guys, the summer's kind of winding down, but what's a statement that like you're trying to make for yourself, and what do you want college coaches to know about you going into your senior year at Steele?
So for the college coaches, I just want them to know that I do all the little things necessary to help our team win. That's what my number one priority is. It's just the little things that help paint the big picture. And the statement I'm trying to make is that we're back. I just wanted to let everybody know that last couple of years for Steele, we haven't been able to make the playoffs. So me and my friends that are on varsity now, we are taking initiative to not let that happen again this year. So we're always in the gym, putting that work in so that won't happen again.
So I know the state competitions and everything last year was real exciting, and there was actually quite a few schools from San Antonio that made it to the Alamo Dome to compete. So how far do you guys think you're going to go this year as far as the state tournament goes? Like, let's kind of look into the future a little bit and just talk about kind of what your predictions and kind of goals are.
Mm-hmm. So last year we went to go watch those games at the Alamo Dome and even the regional finals games, and we sat there and watched, and we thought to ourselves, the teams that are playing there, we beat in the regular season once or maybe even twice. And so we're just thinking, like, what did we mess up on? So we're thinking back to what did we do wrong so we could fix it for next year. And so I think next year we're going to go deep. We're going to go real far in the playoffs. For sure, regionals, trying to make it to state, trying to go to the Alamo Dome. That's all I have for now.
And, I know that you are one thing I like about you is your character. You're a very humble player. You're not going to come out and say Steele's going to win it. Mm-hmm. That's not the type of player that you are. But I know that you can impact your team. You're an impact player, and you're a positive player, and you got a bright future as far as, college basketball and everything is concerned. So, like I said, man, I'm going to be keeping my eye on you. As just like all the other evaluators, they know who Cam is now over at Steele. So, great job this past weekend at the Gasso, and just great job overall, man, improving your game, improving your body, and staying focused, man. So, keep it up.
Thank you, man.